Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. The Hitchcock Center for Women in Cleveland's Glenville neighborhood is about to undergo a major and long-awaited expansion. With the ceremonial moving of some dirt, ground was officially broken on the new expansion to the Hitchcock Center for Women.
1, 2, 3.
Founded in 1978, the Hitchcock Center for Women gives women looking to get sober from drugs and alcohol a place to stay with their young children while gaining access to many clinicians, resources, and therapies with 24-hour support. Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb, who attended the ceremony, is no stranger to the good work being done by the Hitchcock Center.
Most folks in this room don't know this, but I spend a lot of evenings and afternoons here at this facility. When my mom graduated from Ursuline College with her BA in social work, one of her first jobs was right here at the Hitchcock Center for Women. And as someone who has seen the pain, the challenge, but the hope that comes from a journey in recovery, I know that this place changes lives.
Ward 9 Councilman Kevin Conwell shared his plans for the future of the Hitchcock Center.
We're going to build here, but I'm going to resurface streets and do a lot of development around here. Because when you do that, that helps us with Place Matters, okay? And then we're also going to work with you with places like Martini Poor Center, with Director McKenzie is here, right there. She has services for the women also, because it's services that we'll do a wraparound with you. We have also on 105, the Rape Crisis Center. We'll work with that as well.
Jason Joyce, president and CEO of the Hitchcock Center for Women, spoke on the true reason why the center has been so successful.
The reason why Hitchcock has been so successful has been our team. They're dedicated, they've been here for a long period of time, and they've been nothing but champions for everything that we do. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
For more information on the Hitchcock Center for Women, visit their website at hcfw.org. The Mayor's Summer Safety Walk continued, this time through the Glenville neighborhood. The goal of today's safety walk, as it is with every one of Mayor Bibb's walks, is to canvass the streets, knock on doors, and talk to anyone he comes in contact with, and find out how they are doing and what resources they may need. City employees and members of the mayor's cabinet gathered and got ready to divide up and start canvassing.
Beautiful weather to kick off our walk. Detective Jasmine Brown is going to give us our instructions so we can get moving.
4 groups split up to cover the Glenville neighborhood. In Mayor Bibb's group, residents were surprised to have the mayor of Cleveland walk up to their front door, knock, and then engage in conversation. Members of the mayor's group were ready to take notes, answer questions, and hand out resource information if needed. The Cleveland Division of Fire Station 17 hosted an ice cream social, and it was a delightful treat for all who attended.
So this morning we are at Station 17 at East 66th in Chester. We are here for the 3rd Ice Cream Social, Cleveland Fire Ice Cream Social. Excited to have the community come in, interact with the firefighters in a non-emergency situation, and see some of the things that we do.
Families from all over the area came out to enjoy free ice cream, games, and a chance to meet their local public safety officials up close.
So got to do a special shout out to Fire Engine Station number 17, who is hosting us today. It's the ice cream social. That's what it is marketed as. But as you can see, we have so much more. You have the smokehouse. You have some of our police folks that are here, recruitment teams. You got the water department here. We have the library here. We just have a lot of different resources, and you can get some food, and you can get some information, face painting, just a lot of family fun, which that's what summer is all about. So this is really awesome to be here in Ward 7.
The event was organized as a way to give back to the neighborhood and foster a stronger bond between the firefighters and the residents they serve.
It's awesome to have an event like this. Gets a lot of people from our kind of our local community. Usually they only see us in worst case scenario. So they come in, they kind of see our equipment, they hang out, they see some of the other parts of the city that we have water, public power here, EMS is here. I think Cleveland Dogs is here with a bunch of dogs. So they get to come in and see kind of all these different parts, get to see the inside of the firehouse that they drive by all the time. And with us, we're a specialized rescue team. So for us, we do a lot of the rope rescue, we do the dive rescue, anything on the water we go out with our boat with. So they get to see a lot of that, and I don't know if they quite see that as we're coming out. They probably just think we're going to fires or something like that, so which we also do.
It was a sweet success, bringing the community together, celebrating our local heroes. The Cleveland Department of Aging's weekly senior walk moves along, this time taking place at the Frederick Douglass Neighborhood Resource and Recreation Center.
We are at the second of 10 senior walks for the Department of Aging. We get out the seniors from here on out every Wednesday throughout the city of Cleveland at different recs and parks. The goal is to get the seniors up and moving, have a little camaraderie amongst their peers, and to have a good time and be out and just doing some exercise.
Joining the seniors on their walk today was the Cleveland Division of Fire. Fire Chief Anthony Luke says seniors are their most important customers.
Seniors are critical to the Division of Fire's mission, especially for smoke detectors. Seniors, we find that we have a high prevalence of fires in senior occupancies, so it's critically important that they have working smoke detectors in their residences. If they call us, we will come out and install the detectors for them. They get them absolutely free of charge. An additional fire safety tip for seniors is cooking safety. Seniors sometimes, they like to cook, they like their food, but they'll be at the stove, they'll either catch their aprons on fire or just a little bit inattentive, they'll let it burn. So we'll have kitchen fires. So we try to educate seniors on the safety of cooking safety also.
Another vendor who joined the walk with an abundance of resources for the seniors was the Cleveland Division of Water.
It's extremely important to stay hydrated, especially during the summer months because of the heat, especially seniors. So we're out here today making sure that the seniors have plenty of water and hydrate on their walk, but also talking about all the discount programs that we offer to help them save some money on their water bill.
Walker Charmaine Miller is very appreciative of the city of Cleveland for putting on these walks.
These events, it shows that the city really cares about us, because as we age and we have put in our work, and so as we have put in our work, they're giving it back to us in full-fledged, and I appreciate it.
Valerie is celebrating her birthday at today's senior walk. Thanks to these walks, she has now decided to change her life for the better.
It's so amazing. Every time I leave here, I feel so just extra energy. Usually you would never find me doing something like this on my birthday, but you know what? This is from this day on. It's about health and keeping it right and staying young and keeping them bones moving, all right?
If you ever find yourself among some Cleveland seniors who are walking, laughing, and having a good time, just ask them what's going on and they'll be glad to tell you.
Cleveland Senior Walks!
The Cuyahoga County Section for the National Council of Negro Women hosted a special event aimed at bringing the community together while providing valuable resources to families in Cleveland.
We are at the NCNW Cuyahoga County Section Family, Fun and Fitness, Health and Wellness Fair Skate Jam. Today shows that great impact into the community. All these different resources are here, free for the community, free food, free different groups, legal aid, Big Brothers, Big Sister, the list goes on, just to let this community know they are not forgotten by NCNW and the world.
David Margolius, Director of Public Health for the City of Cleveland, emphasized the importance of such events in strengthening community bonds and providing essential resources.
This is all about public health and just improving quality of life for residents of Cleveland. So many different organizations are here just trying to help people and close these gaps with disparities. So it's an incredible event.
It's really exciting to see like-minded individuals looking to help everyone, pretty much of the community. So it's pretty exciting. I'm the newest lifetime member.
Kimberly Jones spoke on how important this annual event is to the Cleveland community.
Oh my goodness, they look forward to it. We get calls all year, are you coming back this year? You know, because at the time, post-COVID, our community struggled to kind of come back together and enjoy each other and know it's okay to have a good time together. This event allows them to do that. So we're excited, they're excited.
And for more information on future events hosted by the National Council of Negro Women, you can visit their website at ncnwccs.org. There's an exciting exhibit at the Cleveland Museum of Art showcasing art and artifacts from African kingdoms during the Byzantine Empire. You had better hurry though, because this exhibit won't be around for long. Kristen Windmiller Luna is the curator for the Africa and Byzantium exhibit, and she said she has been working on this exhibition for over 4.5 years.
Africa and Byzantium tells the story of the relationships between northern and eastern African kingdoms and the Byzantine Empire. So we're talking Egypt, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Tunisia, Algeria, all great places that center faith and culture. So you are going to come in this exhibition and learn so much. You are going to learn about expert mosaic makers from Tunisia, silversmiths who worked in ancient Nubia, making crowns to glorify the African past. And you're going to see painters, including the Ethiopian painter Walda Mariam, who put the story of the Bible into his everyday world.
Windmiller Luna said the items in the exhibit are very old and came to the museum on loan from multiple places.
The core of the exhibition is between the years 300 and 1500. Many of these artworks are actually still protected by sacred places, and we actually have some loans from the Holy Monastery of St. Catherine in Sinai, which has been around since the 500s. Other pieces are cared for by museums across Africa, Europe, and North America. So we coordinate with teams across the world, professional shippers, art conservators, and every institution sends a professional with their artwork to make sure it's in good hands. And here at the Cleveland Museum of Art, with our expert team, it is absolutely in great hands.
The Africa and Byzantium art exhibit is going on now until July 21st at the Cleveland Museum of Art. For more information, visit clevelandart.org. We now turn to TV20's Errol Porter for coverage of the annual Horror Hotel Film Festival.
All right, thanks, Dan. I'm here at the Horror Film Festival here at the Crown Plaza, and all I can say is Johnny Woo does it again, and be afraid, be very afraid. Celebrating its fittingly ominous 13th year, the Horror Hotel Film Festival is the brainchild of Cleveland filmmaker and activist Johnny Woo. After fears that last year's festival might be his last, Mr. Woo took one final shot at organizing the event and ultimately came out alive and kicking. This year's competition featured dozens of submissions across a multitude of genres, highlighting the broad spectrum of talent within the independent horror filmmaking community.
We love this environment. We like these people. We like the people that are working here together, and we like the genre, everything else. So we want to just keep it going because we love the films. See, we have right now about 150 films submitted. The screening, we have a total of 230 films submitted. So we have a whole bunch of categories from sci-fi, action, fantasy, horror comedy, horror suspense, horror. So we review all the movies and then nominate them, and then the winners is here. We also have script writers who submitted the script are here also to be winning awards.
Like a horde of zombies drawn to a shopping mall, contestants entered from across the United States and even overseas, proving that the appeal of horror cinema knows no borders.
A lot of people make really good films here, and I just feel like all we need is the recognition. That's it.
Like I kind of fell in love with Cleveland. Like I met a lot of really cool filmmakers here, and you know, it's like everybody here has been so nice. It would be awesome to shoot a feature here.
I did connect with someone who had written the script. They're actually from England, so it was great working with them. And then I casted and I hired crew for this, and we ended up actually filming it in my own house.
The event featured panels with Hollywood professionals offering valuable insights into the filmmaking process. These sessions reinforce the notion that compelling films can be created with limited resources, even in one's own backyard.
Every time I learned something about filmmaking, I wanted to pay it forward, and especially for people with like inner city schools or rural schools that don't have any kind of film or video education in their high schools. We put this stuff online for free to help teach filmmaking for people that otherwise wouldn't be able to learn it.
The Horror Film Festival was truly amazing, and congratulations to all of the recipients of the awards given out tonight. I'm Errol Porter, reporting for TV. We are Cleveland.
One of Cleveland's unique gems continue to make a difference. Errol Porter visited the East End Neighborhood House to see how this historic institution is impacting lives.
Thanks, Dan. Today, TV20 has been invited to take a tour of the historic East End Neighborhood House. This organization has been serving the community for over 117 years.
The East End Neighborhood House offers early childhood education, after-school programs, senior services, and even culinary classes. These programs are designed to empower individuals and strengthen the community.
We just really help service the community in different ways. And so we get referrals from Children and Family Services, which is our neighborhood family supportive services department. They advocate for the parents as it relates to the children. The senior department, which is where my mother goes, and she loves it. She comes here and do activities on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And so they do bingo, they do sewing, and my mother still can sew. And so she's in there sewing, and so it's just a great place to come to.
The children's programs focus on educational enrichment and social development.
On the one side that we're on now, that's our younger students. So that's the infants, the toddlers, and the preschool students. And with those students, right now, they have activities such as arts and crafts, learning fun activities with learning their numbers. They do a lot of literacy with the book readings. We have a partnership with the Harvey Rice Library. So there's like a lot of activities. There's outdoor activities, for our students. Now, on the other side of the building for our school-age students, we do field trips. Our students are going to be primarily out the building, like maybe 75% of the time for summer camp. And the activities that they will be involved with are enrichment activities such as gardening. What else? We have a youth program that's coming and doing mentoring, health and wellness, fitness, and there's other activities such as that.
The senior services promote health and wellness while offering everything from arts and crafts to social outings.
When they come to this program here, we have sewing, we have arts and craft, they do field trips, bingo is their biggest thing here, and but they have their socialized hour too.
So it's important for us to just continue to go forward and evolve through times. For instance, like through the pandemic, we didn't close. We were the people that are child care. So for people who, like doctors and nurses that still had to go to work, we were a great place for them to send their kids to because we didn't close.
The East End Neighborhood House continues to provide services to this community as they did well over 117 years ago. I'm Errol Porter reporting for TV20. We are Cleveland.
Thanks, Errol. It's truly inspiring to see how the East End Neighborhood House continues to uplift and unite the Cleveland community. Well, TV20's Errol Porter said hello, hello, hello to the Barbershop Harmony Society's 2024 International Competition.
Thanks, Dan. I'm Errol Porter reporting. My musical genius only happens in the shower. So I'm leaving up to the professionals today. We're here at the Cleveland 2024 International Barbershop Harmony Competition. The Barbershop Harmony Society, established in 1938, has been organizing its annual competition for decades. This event attracts quartets and choruses from around the world, bringing them together for a spirited and friendly musical contest.
So we have different categories. We have about musicality, performance. So we have and we have judges from around the world that come as well, and they're trained. So the judges go through like a 3-year process for their training, but it's really very competitive, and we have people from all around the world. So the best harmonizers, the best barbershoppers from around the world are here performing this week.
For the attendees, however, the event is about more than just winning awards. The opportunity to experience the wider barbershop community gathered in one place for a week creates a unique and memorable atmosphere. This shared experience goes beyond competition, fostering connections and celebrating the art form together.
Well, a lot of us were just sort of choir kids, like going through high school, getting the experience to sing together, and that was something that we wanted more of, and the Barbershop Harmony Society provided a really excellent opportunity for that.
This is the best week of Barbershop Harmony of the year. All of the groups from all over the world are here competing, singing together, celebrating this art form that we do, and loving to sing together especially.
We have a tribe of 5,000 people here who are meeting up again, meeting old friends, hugging, singing. First thing that happens is you see somebody who's like, "Do you want to sing? Let's go."
According to Steve Danino, CEO of the Barbershop Harmony Society, the community's passion for the art form is so strong that the event practically runs itself.
To run an organization like this is great when everybody is loving the singing and everybody is all just
doing it. They're doing the singing, participating in the singing, participating in the hobby, and it kind of runs itself. I mean, occasionally there's stuff you got to do, but really it's thousands of people who just love this, and so happy to just kind of shepherd it along and make it better than ever.
Hey, we had a great time here at the International Barbershop Convention here in downtown Cleveland, and one thing I found out today, life is a pitch. Got it? Yep. 2, 3.
Keep your sunny side up, 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 up. You gotta keep your sunny side up.
Finally, let's go once again to TV20's Errol Porter for a report on this year's Brick Fest Live.
Hey, don't worry, Dan. This guy behind me, he's just a bunch of tiny little bricks. Hey, if you love Legos like I did when I was a kid, then this is a slice of heaven. It's Brick Fest Live at the IX Center.
Brickfest Live offered a weekend of entertainment for Lego enthusiasts, featuring activities and exhibits suitable for all age groups. The event ranged from interactive building stations where attendees could realize their creative visions to impressive large-scale displays crafted by expert builders.
I've got over 41,000 in it, okay? And it took me 20 weeks, about 2.5 hours a week. And to get it all together, once I got it together, part of the plan is how do I move it? So I have to keep that in mind when I'm putting this stuff together. This thing breaks up into 9 different sections. The tower breaks up into 3. I've got it all lit up, and I got 5 motors in it.
A notable attraction was the Build and Race Station, where participants were encouraged to construct their own Lego race cars and compete against fellow attendees on designated tracks. I couldn't resist putting my own building skills to the test, of course, and I made sure to represent TV20 while doing it. Sadly, I'll have to settle for bragging rights as the proud owner of a 4th place finish.
Everyone is getting a chance to build and showcase their Lego talents. Okay, yeah, we're having a great time. So the trick is to have the ones with the weight on the back. There's certain ones that has the little metal pieces on the back. You got to get that one and build off of it and it'll win. Yep.
All right, we had a great time here at Brickfest at the IX Center. My inner child has jumped out all over the place. My man Spike here had a good time, didn't you?
Yeah! Brickfest! Thanks a lot for bringing me, guys.
No problem. You know, another thing with Spike, he ate about 300 bricks, and he's gonna have some issues tomorrow and tonight.
Lucky it wasn't 500.
All right. Hey, you know what? We had a great time here. Hey, join us next year if you didn't get down here this year. I'm Errol Porter, reporting for TV20. 4th place in the car race. We'll do better next year. Back to you, Dan.
We are constantly uploading new content on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page, so please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. You can also connect with TV20 Cleveland on your favorite social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.